Hello, Miss Blessing.
Hello.
Thank you for joining today.
You're welcome.
I heard you're gonna teach us Yoruba. Thanks for accepting our invitation.
You're welcome.
I'm not really familiar with Yoruba. Can you explain Yoruba in what country speaks Yoruba? Is it the whole country? Is it like a language that everyone speaks in that specific country? Like, I just want to know. Just tell me about Yoruba.
Oh, okay. The Yoruba language is being spoken by Yoruba people in Nigeria.
In Nigeria.
Yeah.
I know Yoruba is quite similar to English. Am I right? Like they have the alphabet A to Z. Just
Sure.
Is that? Do you think it's because the Yorubas or Nigerians in general were colonized by the British?
Sure.
So you think that's the reason?
Yeah.
That's why we have the ABC.
I believe that. Yeah.
Because, like, if you look at other language like Arabic, Chinese, they have the way they write their own symbols and
Differently.
But for Yoruba, is you see a taste of English in that.
Yeah.
So it's like they embraced the English, right, and then they manipulated it to fit their own agenda and added their own spices to it.
Yeah, you're right.
That's something quite popular with Nigerians, if I may say. Don't you? Have you observed that?
In what sense, please?
We study what is trending. We copy what is trending
And adapt it.
and we adapt it to ours and make it
Sure.
better in a better version.
I believe, yeah. I agree with you.
That's nice. So, can you tell us about the alphabet in the Yoruba language?
Of the alphabet in Yoruba language is just like the English, but the way we pronounce them is different.
Okay. Can you pronounce them?
Like A in English is A in Yoruba, but still the same letter.
So,
B
I just want to get
B is the same thing as B. B in English, B in Yoruba.
B in English and B in Yoruba. Okay.
ABD, but instead of C in English, we have D.
Yeah. Oh,
But
so we
it's
skip.
still the same pronunciation.
So we skip C in Yoruba.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you recite like everything from A to Z?
Oh, okay.
If there is a Z.
Okay. We have A, B, D, A, F, E, G, B, E, G, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, C, Z, T, U, V.
Oh, what? E. T U E.
Yeah, like T, U, W, T, U. Oh yeah, that U is
Feel free to speak Yoruba.
yeah, that U is the same as U. Then W is we. Then Y is Yi. Yeah.
Then there's no Z.
Oh,
there is no Z.
No.
Oh, my bad. It's when I teach people Yoruba, I always think that there is a Z.
No.
I'm always like ABD, A, F, E, G, B, E, O, P, R, G, D, B, C. I don't really know the. I mean, I could read it if I see it, but I can't just say it off it because I'm familiar because it's my language. It's my language, right? Even if I'm not really a Nigerian like that, I'm a Nigerian.
Okay.
But how do you say how are you in Yoruba?
Báwo ni.
Do we have hi in Yoruba?
Yoruba is just báwo ni.
It's bawoni,
Báwo ni.
which is the same thing as how are you.
Báwo ni,
So we don't have a hi. Okay.
I don't think so. I don't know.
But you greet in Yoruba, right?
Sure.
So how do you greet in Yoruba? Because I also noticed there's like a respect stuff going on in the Yoruba tribe.
In Yoruba, we greet for everything.
For everything.
If you are walking, we greet you ekushe. If you are eating, we greet you abanyire. If you are doing anything, even if you are sick, there's a way they are going to greet you. If you are anything, they have they greet you for so many things. Like in the morning.
What about if you are like, you know, when you enjoy yourself, when you've eaten more than enough food, what would they say? What kind of greeting would they give you in that situation?
Eku ayo náà ni.
I think it's gonna be Eku Ibadun. Eku Ibadun.
Anyone, but
I've never heard of Eku Ayo though.
Eku ayo is like Oku iṣẹ́ ọjẹun.
Okay. And also, and I know.
Oh my goodness.
And I know, like, people usually in the Yoruba culture, the men are meant to perform a certain act when they are greeting, and the Yoruba are meant to perform a certain act when what are those acts?
Like when you want to greet an elderly person as a man, you have to prostrate. As a woman, you have to kneel down.
Okay, what is prostrate in Yoruba?
Dobale.
Dobale. What about kneel down?
Kunle.
Kunle, okay. And also, I know that Yoruba really takes respect really seriously. And when you're talking to someone older than you say two things, you don't refer to them in the same format, let me say. What do you use for elderly person?
Like any.
And the S sound, right?
Yeah.
What about for a younger person?
Iwo.
Okay. What about, and I know like it also varies from tribe in the Yoruba. I mean, are we going to call it tribe? You know, where you have different ethnicity groups? Or is it dialect?
Yeah, dialect.
Okay. Where if you are from Oshun or yeah. So like, you know, you said Iwo. But maybe someone from Oshun might say Ire.
That is for people from Ijebu side.
Ijebu, okay. Yeah. And then there is the O, which is the Oyo part that they use O, that they are like Badun. Or be Rimi, you understand what I'm saying? Berry. So, but if it was a regular Yoruba, they will use Rimi, Berry. And if it's an adult,
that one is the one you are referring to is dialect. So we all have our dialect.
I know you have your part in the Yoruba tribe have like one of the nicest dialect that I love.
Yes, that is Ijesha.
I'm an Ijesha woman. Can you just say like a sentence in Ijesha? Like just a sentence like
about what?
Just okay. Let's say okay. I'm gonna say it in English and you say it in Yoruba. So I'm gonna say this and you say it in your dialect.
Okay.
How have you been?
Kami ọkatire àbí ọ ṣe dáadáa ni ọ wà.
Ṣe dáadáa, okay. That's which is how have you been? Or are you doing pretty good? Yeah. And have you seen me today?
Ṣé o ti rí mi lónìí ni? That's the question. So we speak with action.
Yeah.
Ṣé o ti rí mi lónìí ni? Because before you can ask that kind of a question, something must have happened, and that person is going to, ask with, with action.
Okay. What about this? I saw you yesterday, and you pretended like you didn't even see me.
Mori Olano, ẹni ọ̀sẹ̀bí ọ̀nìkan rí mi.
I like that. Can you say it again? That was a nice one.
Orí mi lánàá, ẹni ọ̀sẹ̀bí ọ̀nìrí mi. Yeah. Okay. We will always, we always talk with action.
Okay. Yeah. So let's compare this part of the dialect to a regular Yoruba.
Okay.
So, like that sentence I just made, like I saw you yesterday and you pretended not to see me. How would you say it in a regular Yoruba?
You
see how it's cool, and then the other one has like that action phrase to it, and there's also that nice part of it. But you guys stay tuned, and we're gonna dive deep, or we're gonna deep dive into the Yoruba aspect that you've never seen before or heard that no one really talks about. But stay tuned and enjoy the show.